Hey, I'm gonna approach that dude.
I didn't see him. I'm going to continue walking.
Hello, good sir. I come in the name of my demigod. He comes from New York City. He is full of insatiable lust and undying thirst. He struck down an orc that I believe was murdering some of your people. Burned him into the ground. We've come to let you know that your people are safe.
I love this. This is
Safe
great.
from the orc menace.
My
We're hoping you could spare some booze for my
other-
lord.
My other character would be having a field day right now.
Uh-huh.
He continues taking a long drag on a cigarette. And then looks up at you, ignoring everything he said, and says, "We don't really associate with outsiders anymore these days.
Gee, I wonder why.
Regardless of your actions, I suggest you pack up and continue moving on your way."
My good sir, it seems like there is something amiss here.
I feel like Shatner.
I was thinking used car salesman, but used car salesman William Shatner is kind of accurate.
Can you let me know what's going on, and perhaps my lord can help you?
I'm still walking. I haven't. I didn't hear any of this.
You just walked right past him.
Yep.
You're currently 5 feet past the guy.
Okay.
Ignoring their conversations. Still mid-striking strut. You're feeling it. The gnome takes a longer drag on the cigarette and says, "This town needs to be a lot more populated before outsiders start coming in. Trying to keep it that way, trying to rebuild, so if you didn't notice, not looking to communicate. Walk on out before we have any issues."
I'd just like to get some booze for my lord, and we'll be on our way.
We have nothing for you. There's nothing here anymore. Move on.
No sense motive for whether he's lying about the booze.
Go for it. Make an insight check.
This is gonna be great. And I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration to that motherfucker. So we
How
are
many
at
bardic inspirations do you have left for the day?
that will be down to 2.
Okay.
So that puts me at a 21.
21. As far as you can tell, he's being honest. Seems like a worn out and beaten guy.
No booze.
He's got nothing left to lie about. No booze.
I'm gonna give him a cookie. And gonna take off.
Make a luck check, Ellen.
14.
14?
Yes.
Okay. She was supposed to have this earlier, so my bad. Roll percentile.
0, 0. 0.
Well then.
Is that 100 or
Yes.
0? 100? Okay. Well then. You don't know how lucky you are. You move on with your day.
So what's the town like?
Since our small little gnome friend has nothing, and he clearly likes to smoke, I'd like to offer him a small joint as I walk by. And I say the words.
Related to his friend.
We're
From
gonna
our
get this
Lord
guy
Taylor.
so baked.
He looks at it, looks at you, and says, putting out his current one, "Payload be praised."
Does he do that and eat the cookie? Because these are the Elf Scout cookies we made.
He's
Oh my god, the elf scouts!
he's
That's
pocketing
why I
the cookie.
discouraged him.
That's why I offered you a cookie right off the bat.
That's why I discouraged you from eating the cookies.
Weren't the elf scout cookies edibles?
Yes.
That's how I pray.
That's why he's got speak with plants, and so he can go find more marijuana.
Marijuana, where are you?
Oh, we're gonna get along so well!
And we don't even have a druid in the party.
how someone was sneaking with plants.
You're both secretly following Frankie's footsteps in different ways.
I'm gonna pick a door at random and knock.
Okay, you knock on the random door. Make a perception check. Perception.
15.
15. You hear someone shaking on the other side. They seem terrified of that they knocked. Like a little whimper, but trying not to be heard. Alien isolation connect mode.
I'm going to knock again. Hey, got a question. I know you're in there.
It's not your fault, but make an intimidation check.
Something I'm actually trained in. That'd be a 24.
They shit themselves.
Oh yes, the distinct smell of shit wafts from under the door.
You're very terrified, but obviously brave to even say anything. Who are you? What do you want?
You guys got any booze?
No.
You know where do I find gnomish booze?
We don't drink. There's no booze here.
Wasn't the question. Where do I find it?
I don't know.
Where do I find more gnomes?
They marched that way.
Make an intimidation check at disadvantage.
It's a 7. I'm not trying to be scary. It's just happening.
No, you're just scarier, but since he's interacting with you longer, your scariness seems to wear off. And he's just like, I just go away, please.
Fine. I go next door. Hey, knock on window. Or shutter.
You actually hear the gnome sitting on the side of the building smoking the Praise Be to Paylor joint. Look up at, come around the corner and say, why are you bothering them?
Looking for booze.
There's none here, move on.
Okay. Where do I find it?
Go to any town.
Gnomish stuff.
He narrows his eyes at you.
Can I
We
hear
don't
this?
have any.
I didn't argue that. I'm asking where do I find it?
Why do you really want to know?
Because I want gnomish booze.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I hear this?
Perception.
So that's a 20 total.
You actually lost hearing.
Your badger's making noises at the time.
It chitters angrily.
As you're trying to hear it, you just hear like this. And you're concerned about your badger more than concerned about your orc.
As
My
one should
orc?
be.
The orc adjacent.
No, they're all gone.
I don't have persuasion, so I've got just my charisma.
Damn.
But it's still 20.
It is still 20. And I hate you for it.
I could make it higher. You haven't called it just yet, so I can Art Dark One's luck and add a D10.
Do you want to do that? Or are you trying to?
Nah, I'm gonna save it.
Call it? Okay.
I'm gonna save it.
Continuing with his eyes at squinting, he's like, why do you want this so much? Who goes out this far into the woods trying to look for booze?
Me.
Why?
I don't know. I'm bored. And there's a potential to make money.
Excuse me.
How dare you? He sits there pondering and says, if you give me about a week, I can get you some booze.
See you in a week.
You two make luck rolls. Because you've been in here for longer than I was anticipating.
That sounds all right.
86.
26.
56 and 26?
Yep.
Okay. As you're packing up and leaving, one of the shutters opens up and a gnome points out the second story, unfortunately about head height for you, shouting, pointing at you. That's the outsider that got half of us killed last time.
No, burn it down.
What?
I'm gonna
Really?
ready. Can I ready an action?
They're gonna come fight us anyway. Might as
Cool!
well kill the motherfuckers.
All right. I want to start walking towards the edge of town. Well, stomping really. Dragging the two corpses with me.
I needed those. I thought I was gonna have to grab them.
I am concerned. Uh-oh.
And then once my next initiative comes up, if there is more.
There is no more.
Cool.
End of combat.
Cool. I still have a spell left. I'm going to fireball the town.
No!
I'm helping!
Someone said burn it. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Did
No!
the gnomes leave when I yelled?
They were hiding extra hard.